someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people that testify back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you think for the people that testify back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your gap without making a mess at you. Oh, won't you tell me something new? I wanna tell you something new. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself for a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic's rising up in you. Why won't you tell me something new? Don't you think for the people that testify back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you think for the people that testify back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your gap without making a mess at you. Why won't you tell me something new? I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people that testify back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you think for the people that testify back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your gap without making a mess at you. Why won't you tell me something new? Wish you all the best I can, then I stop myself for a while.
I wanna run away, wanna make mistakes now. 'Cause I don't wanna stay, wanna live my own life. Wanna feel passion for something or someone that makes my world turn upside down. Wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this. So don't be too offended, I had to leave. There's nothing in for me, no, I'm not fitting in. I packed my things to go, it might be a night, but it's my choice to make. It's my new rebellious way. It's my new rebellious
Why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Won't you?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Brickano. My name is Petra, and this is exactly why we have this discussion today. Is that I needed to do some manual activities today. Welcome, everybody. Really great to be here. And my dad actually is saying, "Oh, that was wrong. Let me fix that first. Get rid of this. Oh, this is also something that I need to fix. There you go. All right. Now, how did that happen? Okay, interesting. All right, so let's do it again. And on Facebook, hi, what's going on? And of course, also let's do it on YouTube. So yes, that's right. We're both on YouTube and on Facebook today, like we will be doing every single week on Saturday. So we will be talking about some different things. So we're going to talk about technology. We're going to talk about configurations. We're going to talk about Apple events, for example, or Microsoft events, or something like that. So a lot of different things are coming your way. But today, I thought it would be cool to, make sure that the start of the show is fully created, because everything that I need to do is actually a little bit manual, and I also want to have at the stop of the timer. I also want automatically to start the leader, so that is all done, and we can really start to focus on the show. So that is something that we will be taking care of today. As a matter of fact, what I really would like to do is that I have here a Stream Deck right here. And I actually want to make sure that if I press the start button, that everything is starting and I don't have to do anything else besides clicking that start button. And then everything is fully automated until the very, very end. That would be, in my opinion, the best thing ever, but that is of course something that we still need to figure out. Now, in the next episode of TechCondo, we will also talk about this Stream Deck, because the Stream Deck that I have here, I have actually laid out what I want. There are some things that still need to be changed. Maybe I will remove those two, for example, but I want to get this working again, because at the moment I just added these as a placeholder, but I'm not really using it at the moment due to the fact that it is not working the way that I wanted to. And I also looked at something, and I figured out that it's possible to have multiple projects within vMix, which is totally new for me. So that is also something that we can take into account. So what we'll have to, at the very, very end of this show, is that both the timer will be started automatically. It will count down the timer until from 15 minutes until 10. I will start the stream automatically. I will. So let's do that again. So start the countdown. Start the stream. So that is the click of the stream of both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So yes, of course, that has to be prepared up front, but at least by clicking it, it will automatically start that for me. Then next up is that once the timer hits 0, it will automatically kill the music, just fade it out, and will automatically show leader. Next to that, it will automatically, once leader is done, it will say Petra Verbruggen. It will also say the support. Now that part is already in there, although it's not working perfectly. So we might have to figure that out together today. So let's try to figure that out. I will, just for the sake of it, start the leader and say if everything is fine. Now, I did occasionally have that it will cut down midway. I don't know what it is, and if that is really going to be a problem, I'm just going to remove the whole leader, and I'm just going to go way into the content. So let's do it again. Let's check it out. Let's go into the leader. And the first thing is that it does not go to me automatically, and then this part is automatically done. So hi, my name is Petra, and once this is done, it will automatically show the support the show. So that is really cool. That is still there. Support Taekwondo. That is still possible by hitting taekwondo.net/support. All right. That being said, let's check it out and let's start the show from scratch. Now, I'm not going into everything from scratch because that will take too much time. But what I will be doing is that I will be going through vMix and showing you what I'm doing, where I'm doing it, so that you are aware of it. And that is then, I think, the best thing. Now, the first thing that we need to talk about, and let's go into the this is my setup, as you can see right here, is that this countdown timer is actually a little bit awkward. So actually what I want to do is that this countdown timer actually does not contain this timer. This is something that is added front of that. So if I go in here, you see that I have in multi-view, I have a countdown timer, which is actually using here this video. And then this countdown timer is actually having the triggers. Well, that was the idea, that it has the triggers. So there is a trigger here on countdown completed. It will have to fade, but it's not doing that at all. So that is something that we really need to fix. So that's what we're going to do today. And in order to do that, let's do the following so that you can still see me whenever I'm working. So I will be fixing this part quickly. So that is the main PC. So this is going to be the main right there. That's cool. Okay, perfect. So let's go into this one, and here you go. Now we're talking. Okay, let's go ahead and fix this this issue together. So first things first. Let me verify where this video is coming from. So it's a video that is TC starting time 30 seconds, and it is in branding 2019. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's do this. Let's create a separate one, a new one, and that will be that video. So I will be sorry. I will start with the following. I will start with the title. Then we'll go to GT timer, and I want a white timer right there. This one right there. That's the one that I want. And I'll put it on. So this is the sequence right here. I just go ahead and put it on 29, but I can also put it on 9, so that it's roughly in this area. And I say okay. Okay. So now this timer is right here, but I don't want to have a timer in the sense of a count. I want to have a countdown timer. So let's go into clocks, and I want to countdown to a time, or I just want to have a countdown. So I just want to have a countdown. So I'm going to set it right here. And the format will be minutes, seconds, and the time will be 15 minutes, for example. But for now, I will just put it on on 0030. So because every time we fix something, we have to wait for 30 seconds. That is enough for me, and that will be enough for this. So this is the timer right here. So it also states 00. And once I click wait a sec, sorry, to hit here the play button, it will count down 29 seconds. So now you can also see that happening right here. So it's now counting down the seconds right there. 20. And once that is finished, it will not do anything. It will just be here 17 seconds and will not change anything. So let's give it some time to do that, so that you can see what the changes are. So 5 seconds, maybe I'm going to put that one on 20 seconds moving forward, because it is really long. So that's it. That's all it does. And it's actually the same thing that we had on the countdown timer. This one right here, it also states 0000. So that's no difference right there. So let's do the following. I want to add this video right here. So I'm going to create this video in a separate tab. I'll just say video, and it was in branding. It was starting time 30 seconds. I'm gonna add that one right there, boom, and it's right here. So this is the video, and this video I will put in so this video right here, I will put it in a loop, and I will play it. So that's all it does. So loop, play. That's it. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. That's all I'm doing right there. Right there. Okay. So now I'm gonna put that one in the background. So this one is going right here. Boom. Do I have to go to this one then? Oh. That's a bummer. I thought that would be working, but because this is of course not transparent, it's not working the way that I wanted it to work. That's a bummer. That's okay, I guess, because what we can also do, no, I don't like that. Well, what we can do, wait, I have another idea. What we can do is that we can create it differently. We can just make this an overlay like this, right? So it's just an overlay. That's possible right there. So what we can do is that unlike this part, which is a bit of a problem, I don't like that. I want to fix that. Can we fix that? That should be possible, right? Can we just that's a bit of a problem, that you cannot have that video moving, and because it's not transparent. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay. Now I remember why I didn't do that last time. That stinks. But okay. Let's do the following. I mean, I can still do this. I can still create that countdown timer on top of it. The countdown timer, that is number 26. Oh, that's also not working. Okay. Well, let's put that one back. All right. So that is not working the way that I wanted it to work. So what we can also do is then just get rid of this altogether, because why not? Why not fix it? And let's have another thing, and that is, I'm just wondering how I did it last time. So what the sequence was, because that is the most important thing. So the sequence may be the issue here. So I can of course say this one right here, like this, boom. We can loop it and play it. So that's that one right here. So that now this is playing right there, so you can see that. But now I want to add that to that timer. So let me remove that timer right here, because why not? Let me also, and then I want to add again that timer again. So let's do that. I thought it was so easy, but that seems to be a bit of a problem. Okay, no worries. Let's do it right there. Okay, let's keep it like that. Let's just first focus on getting that thing in there. Chasing rat. There you go. But now it's on the back side. But that does give me an idea. Wait, remove that one, get that 30-second thing again. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, I know, but that's the beauty of it. It is, we're trying to figure out how to do things. So let's get that one back. Boom, there we go. We need to loop it and play it. because then we have this. This is brilliant. I like it, want it, need it. And then on top of that, I want to add that countdown timer. So I'm gonna add, because what I'm thinking now is that I'm actually gonna have two timers. One timer that's actually the main timer, and the other one is just for fun. So it's just there, and it's not really. So now I'm gonna get this one too, and it's gonna be a timer, and I'm gonna use MMSS, and 15 seconds is enough. So that's 15, and now it's just doing that. Perfect. And now I want to add this one to this one. So I'm gonna overlay that one. Oh, yep, that's what we want. So that one is now overlaid. And I will then put this one right there. And also change the font size, or the font, to code, because that is my look and feel. Code. There you go. There you go. Ooh, like it already. That's brilliant. I like it. Okay, maybe a little bit too high, but that's fine. We're gonna fix that. So it's a little bit too high. There you go. Is it also centered? Yeah, it's quite centered. Maybe a little bit there, that way. Okay, that sounds good. So now I have that again, but now the timer is right here. So now I need to figure out a way that it actually acts on this timer being finished. So let's put a trigger on this one. And I say here, trigger on completion. Then I want to just simply cut to the main. That's what I want to do. On completion, cut to main, add. So what I'm now doing is that it's cutting to this right here. So you will see once this one is finished, it will go live. So let's just start it up. So like so that you can see that it's running like so. There you go. 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12. Let's see what happens. Because now it's not really on preview. So I am considering it might not work, but let's see. Yeah, so it's not doing anything. That's fine. But what happens if I do this? So now I'm also again starting it up. 15 seconds. And then I'm going to go this way. 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look, nothing. Okay, so now I need to do something else. Now I'm gonna be a little bit angry. Not really, but a bit angry, because what I'm doing now is that I'm actually gonna do a following thing, and that is that I will wait a sec, I have an idea. If I would copy this one right here, yeah, so I will do the same thing again. So it's not going to be perfect, but let's see what we can make of it. So now I'm gonna be a bit of a stupid person because now I want to add this one again, and also say 15 seconds, duration 15 seconds. So now we have two. However, this time I want this one to be very small, so it's barely visible. And now what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to start these two timers at the same time, and roughly it's going to be manual. And then I want to see what happens if I would say on completion cut to main, because it might be that it's not working the way that I want it to work, but I can maybe do something a bit. I'm just seeing some comment. Let me try to check it out. Hello, time bust some vMix presets. Yeah, so. Indeed, Floyd. I have so much presets as I'm going absolutely crazy at the moment, and I will be fixing quite a lot. So my idea was that because of this for some reason I cannot make it happen that it automatically goes to cut to my product, because that's awkward, because I have been working on this and it's actually working normally as perfectly. So I'm a bit confused about it, but I have an idea, and what I've done is that I have this one right here, I've got this one right there, and this one is actually the timer that's actually gonna do what I wanted to do, and it will be in picture, it will be going live, but you will not see it. Well, you will see it now because it's very small now, but I want to make it even smaller, like one pixel, to see what happens. But let's start with this. And let's see what happens if I would put this one on 00, and then just start this one and also this one. And let's see what happens if I do this. If then that will work, because that will be a very interesting one to see if that is changing. Now I know that this is a bit of it's still not working. Why is it not working? How stupid can it be? Because if I do it this way, if I do it this way, I think it should be working, right? Let me go to another picture, like this one, for example. There you go. And I will start it here, 15 seconds. And I am expecting that it will automatically go to my main camera. That's what my idea. That is the idea, that it does, that it should be doing that, but boom, and it's not doing that. That is awkward. That is really awkward. It says oh, wait, stupid me. Now I see it. Wait for it. Okay, learning on the job. Oh, wait a sec. Can we make this more nicely? Like, no, that's not possible. Darn. Okay. The problem is the following. I said on completion, but of course it's on countdown completion. Of course. And then it's going to cut to the main right at. Okay. So now let's do it like this. So let's start this one up. 15 seconds. And I'm going to say this. So now you can see it. It will automatically go to my screen. That's the idea on 00. Bum, 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 bum. 3, 2, 1. Tuk. That works. Perfect. That's the way that I want it to work. Perfect. Now let's do it again. And let's try to make it happen with this one. So now I want to do this. I want the same thing. So like 15 seconds again. To count it down, and then it goes here. But now it's different because it is in the program, but it's part of a bigger picture. So I don't know if this is going to work, yes or no. So let's see what we'll do. So this is the same timer, and then it works. For some reason, now it works. Perfect. Okay, that means that this one can go. All right, now we're talking. So, okay, we have this one. And we have this one. So now I want actually that once I start this one right here, I want my audio to be cut off so that you cannot hear me any longer. And I want to start the countdown timer right there. So let's do that. So here we go. So the first thing that I want to do is that on transition in, well, maybe on overlay in. I'm gonna explain it to you later. On overlay in, I want my audio off on my studio mic. So that is really immediately, like boom, on overlay in. On overlay out, well, maybe it's not an overlay. Wait, I'm on transition in, add. So this one I'm gonna remove, delete. So on transition in, when we start this to go to this one right here, my audio will be switched off, and that will be immediately. And once it's transitioning out, my audio is on the studio. Boom. Right? So once I go into this, you will not hear me no longer. And if I'm back, then you will not. Then yeah, that's the way it goes. So let's do it without the count timer. First, be gone, and now I'm back. So I will be gone, and I will be back. That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna take it. Talk. That works like a charm. Boom. Okay. So now, if I would start the 15 seconds marker, it will automatically also shut off my microphone, which is brilliant because that is exactly what I wanted to do. But I want more. So let's just remove that out for now. Well, let's do the following. So on transition out, it will automatically cut. It will automatically cut to my intro. Yes. So that is technical opening 2018. Ooh, that's already very old. And say add. And then I can just do this one right there. And I will then switch it. I will keep this audio on for now, because otherwise, yeah, you will not hear me and I need to do that manually. But for now, it should be now working like a charm. So now I want to add one more thing. And that is that here on countdown completion. Oh, no, that's right. So this one goes, that's wrong. So that is perfect. Then I want to go to the countdown timer, and then on completed, I want to cut to my opening. That's it. Yes. And then I want to remove this one, delete. And once, so I want to cut to the openings, then the opening starts automatically. Sounds good. Let's try. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, Floyd, and others that are checking it out. So I only have 15 seconds, so you won't hear me in those 15 seconds. But then after those 15 seconds, it will automatically start the taekwondo opening, which is right here. Let's just make sure that it's on the right side. Yes. So let's start the countdown like so. 15, 14. Yeah, I'm still here. Okay, so right. So that is roughly what I wanted to do. So that is good. So you didn't hear me during those 15 seconds. But now I want to add music, right? So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to go into this again. Oh, yeah, there are already some triggers from previous times, but I don't like those triggers no longer. So let's go into it. Let's check it out. So this is the, let me show it again where I am. So this is this timer right here. I'm going to click on this And so on transition in, my audio is out. On transition out, my audio is on. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to do that now manually for a bit because otherwise, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Now, I want to do another thing. I want to do the following. I want to actually play music. So I have a playlist here. So I want to go to on transition in. I will also want to play music. So there is a playlist, and then I will say start playlist at, and that would be enough. I think that it will then start. That's my idea, that it will start. I hope. But I think that I need to tell it which one to do. So I'm not so sure about that. Let me figure that out. What we can also do is that we can just start playlist. Yeah, so this is just but that's not gonna work, right? Let me see if this is working, because I don't think so. Let me check. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. That didn't work. Okay, that didn't work. So that is not the way that I wanted it to go. So let's just remove that, delete. But what we can do, which is definitely going to work, is that we can go on transition in and then say a thing like set volume fade. So if I go here and I will say set volume, set volume fade right here, this one. So what does that do? You can actually go here and then say, I want to set volume fade on this list right here. This is the list this is the audio list that I have. And you can say a value. So for example, I want to go to 80% and or 90% for my opinion. So that's the volume, and it takes about 2400 seconds to go to that amount. So it's fading in. Now for fading in, I don't want to do that because I don't care. So I'm gonna make it as quick as I can, like 10 seconds or so, 10 milliseconds. I mean, boom. On transition in. So now it should actually start the music. That's the idea. So let's get out of this one and let's see what happens if I do this. All right. So now I'm going to cut to this one, and then it should automatically start that list. Not working. Why is that? Why am I making set volume fade to 90? That is that one right there. So that is correct. Is this a comma or is this a point? Let me try it again. Edit. Let me try it again. Might be that it's just a matter of a comma or something. Nope, not yet. So that's a bit of a bummer. It must be working. Let's check. On transition in. Set volume fade. Well, what I also can say is just set volume. Set volume to 90. Let's just add it like so. Let's see what happens then. Well, at least that did more. Okay, so that was really immediately, but that's fine. But 90 is also a little bit too much, so I'll just make it 80 and edit that. So now, at least once we go to that one, it will automatically start the music, which is fantastic. But I do want a little bit of a delay here. And why do I want to have a delay? Is that it takes a few seconds before the stream actually starts, and I really would like to have the start of this. So I'm gonna add maybe like 10,000, something like that, and see what happens. So I'm gonna edit that one again and see what happens now. Okay, so let's see how it goes right now. You will not hear me, but that's fine. Wait for it. Remove this one, make this one smaller, and go like this. Okay, let's do it one more time. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's all so clear.
That, my friends, I like. So that's about 10 seconds, which is really great, because then you know that the music will start almost immediately from there on. Because what I actually want to do is that, and I'm not going to do that right now because of obvious reasons, is that I actually want to also have it so that I can start the stream once I hit that. But I don't want to do that right away right now, because otherwise this one goes into haywire. But this is a 10-second delay, which is maybe a little bit too much, but not too much. So I'm liking it. Okay, so the transition is in, we have music, and then at the transition out we already started out. So I actually already know that. So I want to at least have the possibility that when I'm transitioning out is that the audio goes down, right? So that's the one what I want to do. So as you can see, the audio is still here. So I will be, what I can do is that, let's just remove this one quickly. Oh, what I also can do is that I can enable it up front, because maybe I'm just gonna just keep it on. So on transition in, I'm also gonna say that the audio on list box, and that is of course on 00 at, and this one goes up. So now that should be fixed. So that now it should automatically always go well. So let's try it again. And that is perfect. That was exactly what I wanted it to do. Yes, a little lower volume says, yeah, I know, Floyd. That's a little bit too hard. So I'll fix that right away. So I will change that to, let me think. Oh, yeah, you're already there. Let me think. I think that maybe not 90 or 80, but maybe we just need to put it on. So this is switching it on. This is maybe 70. That should be enough. Edit. So I don't know what the 00, what the value here is, but okay, we'll see. Okay, that is done. So now we have this part done. But now, once the countdown is complete, but the countdown is not completed on this one right here. The countdown is actually completed on this one. So not here, but there. So now I need to add this one here and actually say on countdown completed. Before I do the cut, I actually want to start to also set the volume. So on content completed, I want to go to the audio, and I want to set the volume fade on this list right here, and I want it to set the volume on 0. and milliseconds. Now I cannot see if this is comma or a point period, but let's just think it's a comma, and then let's just say for now 2000. So it takes 2 seconds to lower the volume. Add. Let's remove the taekwondo, or let's just gray it out just for now and see what happens. So now let's do it again, and let's put this one on 15 seconds, and let's see what happens right now.
I'm sure messed up, not once or twice, but every time you thought that we did alright.
That was great. That was great. But why did but now the oh yeah, it didn't cut. That's it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that worked perfectly. So you got the nice volume down. I do want to make this a little bit quicker. So maybe make it 1200 instead of oh, you're not looking at it, sorry. Let me show where I am. There you go. Boom. So what I've done is that I've changed that one to 1200 milliseconds. So a little bit more than 1 second. I think that is enough. But then after that, of course, I want to go directly to taekwondo. So now I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this one down. I will change the but before I do that, no, I just want to start this one, but only after a delay of let's say 800 milliseconds. Why? It takes a few seconds for it to shut down, and let's make it 1100, so a little bit less than this one. Then at least it will automatically start, and you will have a very good feel to it, I think. So let's edit that. It's completed. So now it should do everything that way. But before I do that, I have to go into this one again, because something went wrong there as well. So let's go in here. So on transition in, audio off. I don't need it anymore because it's already off. So let's delete that one. On completion, I want to cut to indeed the main. That is correct. On completion, I want to do an audio on completion, audio on the where is it? The studio mic. Add. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Let's just move this one up and remove this one. Delete. Then I want to have my Petra overlay, support overlay, and I don't need this one, I think. So I'm going to remove that one. Delete. Okay. So now, if I'm not mistaken, I hope it should be working. So now, if I'm not mistaken, I will have the ability to. I lost you guys. Let me get you back very quickly. All right. So now it should be 100% completed. It's 100% money. Cool. I like that you like it, Floyd. 70 is okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's check it out. So what I want to do now is I want to mimic that whole charade. So starting the countdown timer, then I want to once the countdown timer is done, it will automatically start the taekwondo. I will keep the microphone up and running here the whole time, So I hope that so I will not change it on a technical level. I will be talking the whole time, so you will hopefully not hear me. I will verify it myself because it's right there. Now I have a camera right here, just to let you know, it's right there. I'm touching the lens. That's the reason why I have to look like that to the monitor. But I think that we're there. I think that it's working now, so that would be great. So I think that we can do it. Now I'm going to change the amount of time a little bit longer because 15 seconds is a little bit short. Also, I want to get a bit of a cherry coke here in the meantime. So I'll just make it 30 seconds. I will show you what I'm doing because that's the way we do it here. So I will change that by here in settings to 30 seconds. So I have a little bit more time to relax. And then I will hit start and then we will start the show right now.
Running out of time. Don't go round in endless worries. Your lack of faith makes you go on.
Something went wrong. What went wrong? What went wrong? What went wrong? Oh, wait for it. Something went totally wrong. What did I do wrong? Let me check again. I hate it. But this is the cool part. It's just we just want to figure out what's going on. So we start here. We start here. Audio off. My audio is off. Then I say audio is on this one. Maybe. Audio is on. Yes. Yes. Here you have a 10-second delay. We already talked about that because so that's the reason why it took 10 seconds. Maybe in inside, let's make it 3 seconds because I really messed up there. That was my fault. So there's 3 seconds. And once that is done, it then goes here. It says on completion, it will fade automatically. It will take almost 1 second and then it will start that one. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's make it 1 minute. Let's make it 1 minute just to have a little bit more time to have it to see what happens. Or 50 seconds. Let's do 50 seconds. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it. Let's do it one more time. Let's go. Go, 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 go.
Taste the forbidden fruits. We love to run. We know how to be a hot mess, hot mess. All the places we have crashed. We know how to run disgrace. We know how to be a mess. Crush the glass walls.
Yes. 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 There was one error, but there was a small one. So that's a good one. That was a good setup. Right there. You have it, and then you can also support the show. That's all perfect. No hands. There were no hands involved in this whole thing, which is great. So, what was your experience? Did you like it? Was this really something that you liked? I was really checking it out. I was really looking at my monitor to see if everything was doing what I wanted it to do. I think that it did exactly what I wanted it to do. apart from one thing, is that the leader actually started midway because I goofed up a little bit. But that was the only thing that was wrong. So I'm just thinking what I need to do to make that fixed. So let's go into this one again, because I want to fix that as well. So let's go into the timer again and see if we can fix that. So on completion, let's cut to this one. But I actually also want it to start from the start point, right? So on completion countdown, I want it to how do we do that? I don't know if there's a option there. I have no clue. I don't know if there's a option for that. So let's check that out. If I can say playlist, it's not a playlist really. So I think that's not it. Maybe how can I go to the start? Play first. Play next. No. Must be a way to go to the start of the file, right? That's why my idea about it. So I will figure that out. I don't know if it's possible. Start. I'm thinking maybe start video or something like that. Set to start or something like that. There are so many different possibilities here that you have. So there must be a way to do that. But for now, it's okay. I can actually do that manually. The only thing that I need to do is go here and say not there, but there. And then it should be working. And that is indeed what I wanted to do. And hey, Rob is also in the house. Welcome, Rob. Cool of you to be here. Really cool. You are 100% locked in for a fade. You can check what a fade from black would look like. You are 100% locked in for a fade. Can you check what a fade from black looks like? I don't understand your question, Floyd. Are you 100% locked in for a fade? I definitely, at the end of the show, you mean. So once I'm done with the show, that it ends in a fade. Well, I mean, I was always thinking about that. I think that's great, but of course, at the end of the show, I would like to, have a like I'm thinking of having some supporters in the future again, so that you can see your name and you can contribute to the show. So I was thinking about like a title and then go fade to black and then stop the show. But I wanted to first focus on the start of the show, because last week it didn't work out perfectly. I was like, I still need to fix that. And now it's like, yeah, I could have easily done that throughout the week. But the cool part is if I do it this way and you can actually see it happening, is that you learn from it. And that's exactly what we from Taekwondo are, wanting to do, is that we want to be open to you and honest to you, and so that you can learn from it and, make it happen. And at the moment, it's solely in vMix, but I can tell you up front that during this year, I will also have a eCam situation going. I will be purchasing a new iMac, with the new Apple system on a chip. But it will be later once it's released. And then I will also, bring you along with that learning curve, because I do like when people are just, even though it's not working perfectly, you can see it that it's not working perfectly. And I think that's always a great way of doing it. So what did we learn today? So we've learned that even though you might think that it is possible to, let me go back to this one. You might think that you can put a timer on this one, which is part of a video. So this is a looping video, and on top of that we have a countdown timer. That is not working perfectly. That is definitely not working perfectly. So I actually have to have this timer right here, and this timer is related to this timer right there. And so I have a part of the triggers are here, a part of the triggers are here, and part of the triggers are here. And we also learned that this one needs to be on at the start of the video. So, but I will be checking that out, because it might be that there is a way to just put that on the start of the play. So I will verify that for you, and then it should be working like a charm. Flo says, I am curious what a dip to black between the countdown and the title video. We can do that. Okay, let's try that. But it will yeah. So it will automatically also fade not only the video but also the audio will be faded. That will be definitely the case. And once it come back, so it's a bit like the same. If I do this, I'm gonna click on fade to black right now, and you will see that the audio will go away as well, and my video will also go away, and it will come back. So we'll be talking right now, and I will be talking right now. And I will be talking right now, and I will be talking right now. So you, if all is well, you will have seen me go into black, no audio, and we'll come back with audio. So that is what I've done there. Well, that's a question. What do you so let's do this. I want to know what you think. So the first thing is that I want to I'm gonna put this one back to 20 seconds, because 50 seconds was way too, or 30 seconds, because 50 seconds was way too long. And I want you to say to me what is best. Okay, so now it's without the fade to black, and now we're creating it with fade to black in a few minutes. Okay, so let's get things started, and the timer is working. Let's go. Okay, so that was without the fade to black right there, and here you see my name, and of course also how you can support the show, which is great, and that will come back. You will have like a roll at the very end, of course, but that's not there yet. Here you got Taekwondo, and I'm thinking about Patreon again, just because it's easier, but that's another thing. Let's talk about that at a later stage. So now let's see if we can fix that. Let's do this. Let's show you what I'm doing. There we go. And then let's see. So that needs to be on the countdown complete one there. And I will say here that on countdown complete, I will do a fade to black. Let's go to the F. Oh, is it not? Yeah, it is. Where is fade to black? Ah, here it is. Fade to black. Toggle on off. Okay, so toggle on off, fade to black. So now so I have to do it twice. So this is one, and then I need to do it again. Fade to black, because it needs to toggle on and off. So let's go back, and where it's a bit of a mess because you cannot. It's not really. Where did I see it last time? Here, fade to black. Again, took. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this one there, and I'm gonna put that one there. So I have 2 times fade to black side by side because it's a toggle. So I presume that it's gonna do it the way that I think that it's gonna do it. But I'm not sure about that yet. Kathleen says spending that. So I think that you're talking about money. And you say I miss your camera operator from the Lego yeah. He was really cool. I know he was excellent, and I think we're definitely gonna do more of that. But he's of course 77 years old, so we're not gonna make him too much of a problem for him. Okay, so let's do that. So let's see what happens if we do fade to black. Now I'm doing it twice side by side, because I think it's a toggle, but I'm not sure if that is the way it goes. But let's see anyway. So I'm gonna go again to the title, and I'm gonna start it up in 30 seconds. So I'll just give you a few seconds and again it will start with the music 3 seconds later, and I am considering now to just fade it in because it does look
contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people that best me find back myself a little sooner than this? Don't you
either that was very, very quick or it was not so you cannot see it. So the problem with fade to black the problem with fade to black is that you cannot really see it here. So you only see a red button, and that's it. You cannot really see that it's going down. So did you see something with fade to black? I don't know if you've seen it, but in all fairness, I do like it without the fade to black already. So if it's not visible, then let me know. So back to Kathleen. So she's missing my camera operator, which is my dad, during the Lego calendar. It's great to know that, Kathleen, because we were considering to do more with that as well. So those were fun sessions, and yes, I agree. My dad is really cool, so that he did that. So I'm really proud of him for taking the time, because I mean, it's not something that he needs to do, but he wanted to do it, and he was actually very much interested in making it even better. So he was like working with all the cameras and all the not cameras with my phone, but he had a LED and another LED and another LED. It was crazy. So I now know it's not me. It's just my DNA. It's just my DNA. I cannot help it. It's really that's the case. Anyway, I am very pumped because now I can finally say that next week I have a full-on start of the show. I don't have to worry about anything, and that is a really good thing. And I want one more thing, is that I wanted to make it sure so that it's just a press of the button. So that is the next part that I'm going to do, but that is something that we can do. If you like, we can do that together next week. So if you would like to do that together next week, to create all the buttons on the Stream Deck, you cannot see it, on the Stream Deck, then let me know, because these buttons do not do anything at the moment. They're not programmed yet. They're just to give an idea for me at the moment, but we will be fixing that in the future. So let me know in the comments below if you would like to do that. Then we will do that definitely. That time is special. It seems like he was enjoying it too. He would definitely. It was, Kathleen. It was really a special situation. And Floyd says, it did something weird, so it's not. It's a no-go for black. Just go back to what you had. Okay, so let's do that together, because, well, we're here together, so let's do that together. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna remove this one and that one. So I do think that if I would add a delay, it will probably work. But I actually do like that it's not going to black because it's one big thing. So that's the reason why. Floyd says, yes, it's always great to see show setups. Yeah, I agree. That's also the reason why I thought about it not to do this upfront by myself and really make it something that we can do together. So it's a learning curve sometimes for me as well, especially with the shortcuts, because with the shortcuts, I do have shortcuts. I'm going to show that to you. But those shortcuts I actually don't like anymore. And I also saw something which was, I don't know if it was something new, but I've not seen it before. So I have a plethora of shortcuts, as you can see right here, and a few of them are for replay. But if I look at, well, we're also going to talk about replay ones this year, sometime. But I want to have some content to make it happen. But what I also saw is that if you would click on this one, there is a possibility to make it a local shortcut for this preset only. And that is new for me, because I thought the shortcuts were for vMix. And it seems that maybe this is new, that it wasn't there like one or two versions ago. But that will make a change, because I do use not only it for Taekwondo, but of course also Brickcondo, which is also live sometimes, and also for the church every Sunday, and also for other applications. And it makes more sense to have then a shortcut that is preset driven and not vMix driven. So, okay, Kathleen says, I like these setup test shows as well. Okay, that makes sense. We're gonna do it. Let's make sure to do that. So next week we're gonna set up the Stream Deck together and make it really cool of it. So what we'll do is, and I'm gonna show it to you. This is roughly what I'm thinking about right now. This so one button to start the show. So this will start everything. Then this timer maybe can go, and Be Right Back will still be there. 2 cameras. So this is one camera. This is camera 2, what you see right now. And of course, the main camera is the one that the other one is. Comments, pip. So picture in picture, lower thirds, subscription, a like, remove the comment. If I have a call, one person, 2 persons, end of the show, so just stop everything. Then the live views, I have 3 live view connectors that I can use, probably for the show, maybe only 1. And then the computer, the laptop, and the telephone, the phone, I mean, and a picture in picture on those 3 as well. That is the basic idea what I want to do next time. So then you know. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Really appreciate it that you take the time to see me, and I'll see you next week, same time, same channel, and maybe there's gonna be something coming soon. Not gonna tell you about. I cannot tell you about a lot about it, but we might be also streaming to something else soon. Stream that question. Do you know how many folders you can set up in it? Ooh, good question. Well, more than you think. I don't know. Bye for now. Bye bye.